That's why I wrote, on my record, it's like, I think you're really gonna like this record, but if you don't, fuck you. Because it's like, I love it.
What is your songwriting process? Do you write the lyrics first, then put it to a track, or vice versa?
Usually I kind of just write like a diary entry. That's kind of how it starts. It's really more just about writing what I'm feeling, and I don't really focus too much on like the structure of what it's gonna be or melody. I mean, sometimes I'll have a melody in my head that I'll just say, oh, it feels so good to sing these notes, so I'm gonna write something good. But usually it kind of starts as a diary entry.
Here's what's up. Here's how I explain songwriting and the way that I write songs. Is like when I was a little kid, I used to love to catch fireflies, with my dad into the jar and watch them all light up. And when I write a song, that's what I feel like. Is I feel like I'm capturing something that is free and that I maybe only feel for a second. It doesn't have to be my identity, but it has to be a part of me somewhere. What the fuck do I know? It's not that it's how I feel every second of the day. It's how I felt for a moment that works, I'm sure, as some sort of protective armor, and there's a sense of myself that does feel that way. But it's like capturing, and then, a record is all these mason jars filled with something that lights up, that you catch something that's kind of magical for a moment, but it doesn't have to be you all the time.
Like I'm thinking about actually like when I wrote a song called Malibu, when I wrote that, I was in a back of a car going to The Voice. I was in like a Uber type situation, and I looked out at the beach, and I literally, the thought that came in my head was, I never went to the beach or stood by the ocean. I like as a kid, I was on this farm, so that was just a thought. And then he goes, I never stood by the beach or walked by the ocean. I never sat by the shore under the sun with my feet in the sand, but I'm glad you brought me here. It was just a stream of ideas. It doesn't really rhyme, you see, that's kind of the thing.
If I say something 5 minutes ago, that's what I said 5 minutes ago because I believed it. That's fine to be that way as an artist. I evolve just really quickly and change really quickly. And everything that happens changes my experience. I'll be different tomorrow because of this, because maybe I'll realize something or something that was in here that needed to kind of be released does. And now I don't feel that way towards it. Everything I do is my mom's favorite thing. So you can never trust her on what's actually good because she'll go, oh my God, that is the best song you have ever written. That is my favorite. And then the next song, oh my God, that is the best song you've ever written. I'm a tripper, but this is how I think of songs. When I write a song like that, I capture something that is inside of me. I kind of call it like, temptation or a little part of evil or a little bad, even though it's totally not evil to have that thought. But it's something that doesn't have to be who I am, but I get to capture it and honor a feeling that I have in a moment, and I can capture it like a fucking firefly and have it and admire it, but it doesn't have to come with me and be a part of who I am anymore. I'm just a loyal person. But there's times, where it says, is it wrong that in my mind I walk the line, I lay with fire, And I felt that way right then. And I got to capture it, and I didn't have to take it with me anymore. So in a way, you get to kind of honor it and know that it's a part of you, but that it doesn't now have to be who you are anymore. One thing that I've really been into lately is the voices in your head. I think there's kind of 3 of us in here. I think there's that angel, there's the devil, there's the one that goes, well, this is what I really want. Yeah, but if you do that, then the repercussion. And then there's the person sitting in the back that's actually just observing. So this is kind of the theory behind it, is that if you're the listener, if you're the one listening to the voices inside your head, they aren't you because you're observing it. And the only thing that they do is create your perspective for you and kind of narrate your life and help you digest, I guess, everything that's happening. It's almost like a computer, but they're not you. And so the voices inside my head, I guess, they're kind of the ones that also write some of this music. I think dreaming is honestly, it's the pencil sharpener of the creativity. I remember a lot of my dreams. Do I write them down or do I write in them? Do I write songs?
Yeah, we
I
heard
wrote
anything.
Thinking Way Too Much from Younger Now in a Dream. I dreamt that I wrote it for my sister with just my favorite part of the process is just singing and making music because I really don't know how I sing. I never really focused much on training or understanding or reading music or, my grandma plays piano by ear. My dad plays guitar just by what he's taught himself. Like, it's just, my voice comes from a place that I really don't know how when it comes out. Like, my pitch is just there and I don't think about it. Like, it just comes out.